All right. Uh, my guidance is on and off about filming this house. It could be because of the people I've witnessed who they're involved with here. I don't know. I've never seen them, but I've heard. Okay, let's not do this right now. It's pointless. Okay. Look at this. Um, but besides that, so the people here and everything I've witnessed in this house. Sometimes there are days where it's like, just be careful what you're filming. Go ahead and film for some of it. Like when I heard the shit upstairs, don't fucking even film it. And then you notice how they got on my iCloud and all the pictures I ever had all disappeared. I asked for guidance on that a lot. That's not gonna occur again. I don't want to get all into the past, but this shit is all very relevant. And it's just too much for me to have to explain it. Anybody who's a real law enforcement official, agent, international, or here in the United States, I don't have to explain this stuff to. And at this point, still being in this house, it's become too much for me to have to do that. So this is why I'm filming. You can clearly see the roof just fell through. That's their room up there. The old hooker's room. Yeah. The roof just fell through. I'd have to say it's because of everything I've documented to do and to the structure of this house since the homicides I truly believe I witnessed here. So this is a serious thing. I will not contact the landlord about this for so obvious of reasons. I'm really on my own in this house, and I don't need to explain this to cops or vets, and I can't do these videos for anybody else anymore, okay? You're not in the same playing field as all of us. I can't baby and toddle walk you through this anymore. So I'm just going to talk to them. For obvious reasons, I'm not contacting the suspect downstairs about the ceiling coming fucking down. I'm sitting there drinking coffee and it come crashing down. This morning there was a little bit of plaster, which I also took photos of so we can see this, whatever the word, progress. Yeah, I cleaned that. I cleaned the plaster. And then it didn't matter because the ceiling came tumbling down about an hour later. This is really fucking scary here. I want to thank the Pentagon and the GRU, who I strongly believe are keeping these fuckers from knocking on my door, trying to pull some serious shit on me. I thank you for that. It's way too scary in Washington, D.C. The law enforcement are not cops here. And, you know, I knew that about the NYPD when I was there. In California, I saw it was like a mix. And in Chicago, at the time I was there, it was a mix. It's pretty much toast in Chicago nowadays. So there are certain places where you cannot see yourself as in a country that has any law enforcement. I'm talking federal to local. There is none. Louisiana is a mix, but there's certain, like, state troopers, there's no such thing. They're organized crime fucking killers. So what do I do with this? Folks, I don't know. This is something a woman like me should not be having to even figure out. I cannot talk to this man here about this shit. And this is why. This is why. I wanted to stop paying rent and go to court if you're not going to do repairs, dude. But it wasn't really that. It was that there was no police coming here for absolutely anything I tried to tell them was happening in this house. And they were always just coming to my door, which was really fucking dangerous. So this is a huge piece of, I don't know what you call this, plaster? Whoa. It's here. It's not too much here, but it's all over here. Over here. I guess I get plastic and I don't fucking know right now. Holy fucking shit. I think it might be due to weather, but not completely, because I've been here 2 years. All the above. I know the vets and the cops are thinking on the same lines as me. There's all this stuff going on here, so right, yeah, and that's right. It's probably more affecting it is all the construction in this house that's been happening since October last year. Plumbing, all of it. The walls, they've fucking been going crazy here. So you mix that with the weather and your house starts falling down. So yeah, this dude, I guess city inspector, right? No firearms. They won't do anything because this is serious fucking despot action happening here. These hookers and stuff were hooked up with the DOJ. I fucking almost 100% believe that, but I have to have the evidence before me, just like anyone else. But I'm basically convinced there's a lot of that evidence, and I witnessed a lot of that evidence. So no, I don't get guidance to just go running to court, because all these lawyers and shit are involved with all these homicides and criminal felonies in this city. And wow, the cops, everybody, it was for a white nationalist overthrow. So I mean, that's not happening anymore. Now you just have all these fucking criminals running around doing horrible shit like they always have to anyone that stands in their way in their perspective. The inspector, I mean, from the last time he came here, he'll just do the same thing. Keep me right here by myself in poverty, not and hope and helpless with no cops and all alone, right? He'll keep me right here and not close down the boarding house like he's supposed to. Ever come back to check if the dude did anything. Like, we know, I fucking filmed it. I don't need to do this. I'll just talk to the cops. They know exactly what happened here. Right. So what's the point of calling the inspector? Because he'll just do it again. If he even comes. They give you such a fantastic runaround here. Like, I mean, this is so fucking criminal. This town is like Afghanistan. You can call the inspector. He'll say, well, talk to the landlord, and hang up on you. Just hang up on you. Like they're hanging up on this guy who worked for this really famous high-ranking general. I won't say the general's name because he's a traitor to our country. In the real sense of the word, not in the white nationalist sense of the word. He is a white nationalist, that's why. But the interpreter worked for him, and they keep hanging the phone up on this interpreter while he's in Afghanistan. So it's obvious what happened there, and my prayers are answered. Jesus is telling me in prayer that this man will be okay with his family who is in Afghanistan. Okay, this is fucking crazy. Like, this is how I feel. You can never just drink your coffee in this fucking house, dude. Hell no. Every fucking day till I go to bed, this is seriously scary here. And I'm in shock right now. Okay, so I'm gonna put my tennis shoes on. I guess I will do this in about 10 minutes. This is crazy. This is fucking crazy. And I'll use this videotape as my evidence in court, but I just don't see it really going there. I just don't, especially after that chemical lab. Do they still run here? I just don't talk about anything anymore. I just don't see it going in no fucking court. All right? Civil court, I'm talking about. You know, for repairs. Just get the fuck out of here with this shit. This is what you're dealing with drug addicts and business professional jobs. They got themselves involved with terrorists all throughout the city. They didn't, I don't know if they realized when they were scoring all these huge quantities of crystal meth that the terrorists were the ones supplying them. I guess after they got high enough, it was all good to them. That was fine too. All right. So, all right. I'll put this up when I get guidance to do that.